Xiangling, Xinqiu and Kaeya. 3 of the 4-star sub DPS characters that work very familiarly. And today I will be explaining which one you should use and why and for which teams. As for the elements, just keep in mind that I will be mostly talking about Hydro, Cryo and Pyro throughout the video. Maybe when it comes to team I will also add some of the Electro and everything. But for most part we're going to be talking about those 3 sub DPS and their 3 elements. So let's first off start off with Xinqiu. Now Xinqiu is absolutely amazing at using his burst. You can deal reactions such as vaporizing and freezing. While his burst is active, every time you attack your enemies it fires rain swords on them. Therefore using Xinqiu with someone like Hu Tao is an excellent choice since it deals amazing vaporizing reactions. Rain swords in general also deal massive sub DPS damage, making him great choice for many teams. Next up is Xiangling, who is also another crazy 4-star possibly broken character like Xinqiu. Her pyro burst is huge, that goes around the arena dealing reactions such as melting and vaporizing. Though her problem is that it usually takes time for burst to recharge, since Guba misses his fire shots quite by a lot, that is unless if you have real good percentage of energy recharge on her of course. But once you get to her burst, it's all worth it. Her burst deals pretty good damage in general, but it's even better for creating pyro reactions. Now finally, at last, we have Kaeya, who I don't believe is not broken at all. He's like a weaker version of Xiangling, who is pretty good when it comes to reactions such as melting and freezing. His icicles deal fine damage, and unlike with Xiangling, his skill is accurate. Therefore it's easier to recharge his burst and faster too, and his skill recharges quite quickly too. Though the only problem with Kaeya is that he has internal cooldown which lasts for 0.5 seconds, which is not that long. Still means that he can't hit enemies with his burst for the next half second. Therefore his burst is not the greatest, but not bad. In fact it's still kinda good for cryo reactions. Now as for the best team compositions, which we are going to be starting off with reverse mel team, which is Kaeya, Rosaria, Xiangling and Bennett. Another great team is Raiden Shogun, Xiangling, Xinqiu and Bennett for creating Electro, Hydro and Pyro reactions. As I said before, Xinqiu goes great with Hu Tao for vaporizing reactions and Kaeya too for melting reactions. Therefore you can also use Xinqiu, Kaeya and Xiangling with Hu Tao. Last thing I also want to mention that also goes with Xinqiu and Hu Tao are Fischl and Beidou for creating Electro reactions. Either way, all those 3 4-star sub DPS characters that I talked about today are just amazing, alright? You can really use them on a lot of teams since they do a good job on most of the teams and with most of the characters as well. And the best part is that Xiangling and Kaeya are for free. Anyway, that was basically it for today's video. Feel free to let me know what you think about those 3 characters, if I have any opinions on them. But I really hope that this video helped you out and now you can decide which of the 4 stars should you use as your sub DPS or support. Either way, thanks for watching my video and I will see you all in my next one.